This is an emergency message from the National Animal Health Crisis Center. Please listen carefully and follow all instructions. This is not a drill. We are issuing an urgent advisory regarding widespread reports of unexplained feline starvation events. Over the past 96 hours, veterinary centers have received hundreds of calls. Healthy domestic cats suddenly refusing all food, accompanied by bizarre environmental disturbances, atmospheric anomalies, unexplained temperature fluctuations, cold spots, and phantom chemical odors. What started as isolated suburban cases has spread to over 30 districts, with new reports every 6 hours. The pattern is consistent and escalating. Cats recoil from their bowls as if threatened by something invisible. Refusal spreads to all food. Households experience localized cold, flickering lights, and oppressive air. Something is spreading. Something intelligent. Something targeting families through their pets. One documented case involved a man who offered his own life to save his starving cat, and the entity that accepted nearly claimed his entire family. The first confirmed case occurred Thursday morning, December 5th, in a residential area outside Riverside, California. Adrian Chen reported that his 4-year-old tabby, Ophelia, began violently recoiling from her food dish, as though confronting an unseen threat. The behavior intensified hourly. Initially dismissed as pickiness, it soon became clear something was wrong. Ophelia refused to enter the dining area, instead staring motionless at a ceiling spot above her bowl, unblinking, hypnotized. Adrian measured a 15-degree temperature drop in that exact corner, nowhere else. A faint, sweet chemical smell, like antifreeze, appeared and vanished unpredictably, though no such substance existed in the home. Veterinarian Dr. Elijah Crane, with 20 years of experience, advised standard checks but grew alarmed by the pattern. Localized cold, phantom odor, specific behavioral fixation. He ordered an immediate exam and thorough house search. At the clinic, Ophelia's vitals and blood work were pristine. No poisoning, no abnormalities. But when Adrian opened her regular food bag, the cat froze in terror, trembling violently, eyes locked 3 feet above the container. She emitted low, guttural, almost human sounds. Suddenly, the room temperature plunged. Breath misted. Lights flickered. The chemical smell returned stronger. Dr. Crane had no explanation. Something beyond medicine was at work. By day 3, Ophelia rejected all food treats, wet food, fresh fish, losing 4 pounds in 48 hours. The cold spot expanded across half the dining area. Adrian's husband, David, developed severe headaches there, unresponsive to medication. By day 5, temperature swings became extreme, near freezing with ice formation, then spiking above 95 degrees. David, attempting to feed Ophelia, was struck by violent nausea, dizziness, and a metallic taste that lingered for hours. By day 6, Ophelia collapsed, breathing shallow, body failing. David deteriorated rapidly. The chemical smell saturated the house. They couldn't leave her to die alone. Dr. Crane arrived at sunset. The house felt heavy, oppressive, suffocating. The odor burned his throat. As they prepared to transport Ophelia, temperature crashed, lights strobed, a shadow appeared, independent, intentional, vaguely human but wrong, too tall, too thin, with trailing tendrils. It hovered, watching. Adrian whispered, "You see it too. It's getting stronger, it's killing Ophelia, making David sick, and I'm next." Dr. Crane realized the entity was deliberate, using the cat as bait, feeding on desperation, strengthening through suffering. En route to the clinic, Adrian revealed the house's history. Previous owner Constance died in the dining area beside her cat's bowl. The cat had starved inexplicably. Constance seemingly reached for it in her final moments. The same entity had claimed them. At the clinic, Ophelia's tests showed simultaneous organ failure. Kidney, liver, heart, matching antifreeze poisoning, yet including impossible compounds, unnamed elements, chemistry not of this earth. No known toxin or disease fit. Dr. Crane called his Appalachian raised grandmother. She identified it as a rot stalker, an ancient spirit that feeds on family bonds through slow corruption, starting with the pet to maximize anguish. It cannot be fought directly. It can only be banished by the marked target willingly offering themselves in genuine sacrifice, something it cannot resist or corrupt. Adrian was that target. Back at the house, Adrian and David planned to flee. Dr. Crane stopped them. Distance was meaningless. It would follow. The only chance was confrontation tonight. Adrian entered the dining area alone with Ophelia's bowl. He demanded the entity take him instead, willingly, completely, meaning every word with absolute readiness to die. Frost-coated windows, the house shook, lights died, silence fell. Adrian emerged alive, pale, shaken, changed. It dissolved. It couldn't feed on true willingness to sacrifice. Love it couldn't corrupt drove it away. Within 48 hours, Ophelia recovered fully, blood work normal, appetite voracious. Cold spots, odors, anomalies vanished. The family moved out within 30 days, some scars never fade. Ophelia lived 9 more healthy years. Dr. Crane now recognizes cases beyond medicine, asks deeper questions, sees patterns in suffering that suggest something otherworldly. He learned pure, selfless love can banish what evil cannot consume. If your cat suddenly refuses food and shows terror around feeding areas, recoiling from nothing, staring frozen at empty spaces, do not dismiss it. Watch for cold spots, phantom sweet chemical smells, impossible temperature swings, flickering lights. Trust your pet's instincts. Cats sense malevolent presences first. They are warning you. Remove yourself and family from affected areas immediately. Document everything, symptoms, anomalies, timelines. Report to veterinary authorities without delay. Do not force feed. Do not linger in anomalous zones. Do not ignore human symptoms, headaches, nausea, exhaustion. These incidents may indicate a spreading pattern, something awakening. Until understood, remain vigilant. The silence between symptoms is not safety. It is the entity learning, strengthening, preparing. If your cat behaves as though threatened by the invisible, leave. Do not investigate. By the time you see what it sees, it may be too late. This has been an emergency broadcast from the National Animal Health Crisis Center. Stay alert. Report unusual behavior immediately. Trust your instincts and your pets. They know when something is wrong. This message will repeat every 2 hours until further notice. End transmission.
Eyes on Channel 7 is signing off. Stay tuned, stay safe.